Hello, welcome to my happy place. We'll do a Metta Bhavana meditation today, and I usually recommend some sort of yoga movement before meditation or some sort of movement because getting some energy out of the body can help focus and still the mind. So I do have some 5 and 10 minute yoga practices you can pop into before this if that's helpful for you. Otherwise, we'll begin. So find a comfortable seat as you align your spine, root down your sit bones, and lengthen up through your heart. And draw your shoulders back and down. Take a couple of breaths just to clear any energy from whatever you're coming away from so that we can be a little more clear and focused for what we're coming into. And aim to release tension as you invite these breaths in and out. Metta Bhavana is loving kindness, and that's the meditation we will enter into. It is a guided meditation. You can stay seated, you can be on your back, or as long as you're comfortable, you can even be walking if you're in a safe place. Just not driving, please. So picture yourself in a room that's safe and comfortable, and you sit down in a chair. And in front of you is another chair that's facing you, but it's empty. That's essentially all that's in the room. And then walks your closest friend or lover or person, the person that is your trusted confidant that you have wholehearted love for. And that person doesn't actually have to be alive today, but it is this person that you hold very, very close and dear. They come in and they sit down in this chair in front of you, and you look into each other's eyes and you say, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be strong, may you feel freedom, and may you know peace. And together you take a breath in and out. And that person walks up and out of the room. Next comes somebody in your circle, but not your trusted confidant, but you really do care for this person. And they sit down in front of you and you look deep into their eyes and you say, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be strong, may you feel freedom, and may you know peace. Together you breathe in and out. This person gets up and walks out of the room, and in comes a neutral person for you. You've got no feelings for either way. They might be somebody you interact with at the grocery store or in a yoga class. You don't truly know them. And they sit down in this chair in front of you. And you look in their eyes, recognizing they've got a story of their own. And you say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be strong. May you feel freedom. And may you know peace. Together you breathe in and out. This person gets up and walks out of the room, and in comes somebody you struggle with. You would prefer not to be around, and you don't appreciate the energy they give off. They come and sit down in this chair, and this time you have to put your feet on the ground and feel it. You want to ground yourself and remind yourself that you have all that you need to take care of yourself. And you look deep in their eyes and you say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be strong. May you feel freedom. And may you know peace. Together you breathe in and out. And as this person gets up, you notice their eyes are watery, a little full of tears for the compassion that you've extended. And they walk out of the room, and in comes the villain, your enemy, You don't have to know this person. They can be somebody you know of, or perhaps it's somebody you live with, or somebody you interact with at work. But you really, really have a hard time with this person. And if you were honest with yourself, you would call them an enemy. This person sits down and you feel a little unstable. So once again, you place your feet on the floor and you remind yourself that the earth has given you so much in stability and nourishment. And the earth can support you even here and now. And you place both of your hands on your heart and you remind yourself that compassion runs deep because your stories run deep. And you remind yourself that every behavior has a story behind it. Even though you may not understand now, there is likely deep trauma in this person that has caused them to behave this way towards you and others. Then you look deep into their eyes and you muster up all the courage that you have, all the authenticity that you have, and all the compassion that you know how to give. And you say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be strong. May you feel freedom, and may you know peace. Together, you breathe in and out. And this person is visibly affected by the compassion that you've shown them because they don't receive it from anyone in their lives. They slowly get up with tears streaming down their face and they exit the room. Now in front of you lowers a mirror from up above that kickstands on this chair. And so you're seeing your own reflection now. And oftentimes it's the hardest one to extend compassion to is yourself. That may not be true for you, but for many it is. And so you sit here for a moment with all your grounding capabilities. You feel your feet on the floor. Perhaps your palms come back to your heart and you remind yourself that you are lovely and that you are in control of your own inner peace. You might remind yourself that your compassion runs deep because your experience runs deep. Maybe your stress and your trauma runs deep and your compassion matches it. You remind yourself that your compassion for yourself dictates your compassion for everybody else in your life. And then you also remind yourself that your compassion for others is incomplete if it cannot include yourself. So now you look into your reflection, into your own beautiful eyes, and you say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be strong. May you feel freedom. And may you know peace. And you take 2 breaths here for yourself as you let this message settle in deep within you. And now you place one hand to the ground, keeping the other to your heart. This is a mudra and positioning of your hands that is going to connect your consciousness to the collective consciousness. So you picture your fingertips connecting to everybody else. And together we say, may all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be strong. May all beings feel freedom. And may all beings know peace. Place your palms together. Thank you for carving out time for your meditation. It's been my honor to practice with you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It means peace, peace, peace.